Now there'll be some questions where you'll be given an expression which is a product of some linear factors, say x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 and x minus n. Now when I'll multiply all these factors, I'll get a polynomial expression of degree n. Now in this expression, they'll ask you some specific terms. Maybe they'll ask you to find the coefficient of x to the power 0. I know that x to the power 0 is constant term. So when do I get a constant term? So when each of this constant term in each factor gets multiplied with the other constant terms. So minus 1 gets multiplied with minus 2 gets multiplied with minus 3, and in the end, it gets multiplied with minus n. So when all these constant terms, they are being multiplied, then I'll get a coefficient of x to the power 0. So in this case, if I find coefficient of x to the power 0, all I need to do is I need to multiply all these constant numbers. So it is minus 1 into minus 2 into minus 3 and then minus n. So it will be simply minus 1 to the power n into factorial n. So in this question, the coefficient of x to the power 0 is minus 1 to the power n into factorial n. Another question could be, find the coefficient of x in this expression. Now, when do I get a coefficient of x? So if any x gets multiplied with any other x, then it becomes x square or higher powers of x. So that means I'll just need one x, and that one x needs to be multiplied to a constant term from all other expressions. So that is, I have to take, so there are n factors. So from these n factors, I have to take n minus 1 factors at a time. And then I need to multiply these constant terms from these n minus 1 factors. And then all these constant terms, or this product of constant term, when it gets multiplied with x, then I'll get coefficient of x. So I can take first n minus 1 terms, then I can take n minus 2 terms, and then x minus n terms. So every time I need to leave a term. So every time when I leave a factor or an expression, then I'll get a new coefficient of x. So how do I get coefficient of x? So if I leave, suppose, x minus n. So when I multiply all the constant terms, I get minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and minus n minus 1. So when it gets multiplied with x, I'll get a coefficient of x. So this is minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, n minus 1 times. So it is minus 1 to the power n minus 1. And then it will be 1 into 2 into 3 and n minus 1. Now here, for the sake of symmetry, what I'll do is I'll multiply it with n and I'll also divide it with n. Now it becomes factorial n. So this term is minus 1 to the power n minus 1 factorial n by n. So if I leave this term x minus n, then the coefficient of x will be minus 1 to the power n minus 1 factorial n upon n. Now what if I leave this factor n minus 1? Now in that case, coefficient of x will be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, it will be minus n minus 2, and then it will be minus n. So that's the coefficient of x. Now again, what I do is, for the sake of symmetry, I'll multiply with n minus 1 and divide with n minus 1. So again, it will be minus 1 to the power n minus 1. It will be factorial n upon n minus 1. So if I leave this n, I get factorial n upon n. If I leave n minus 1, I'll get factorial n upon n minus 1. If I leave n minus 2, I'll get factorial n upon n minus 2. So if I'll do this for all the factors, then I can simply write coefficient of x in this case will be, so minus 1 to the power n minus 1 into factorial n. It appears in all the products. And then first one is 1 by n, and then it is 1 upon n minus 1, 1 upon n minus 2, and it will continue up to 1 upon 3 plus 1 upon 2 plus 1 upon 1. So that is the coefficient of x in this expression.